triangle bitch, triangle bitch, triangle bitch, triangle bitch.
Suicide Squad made a shit ton of money. It must be good. Raw. No, it's not. No, it's not. God fucking damn. When I walked into the theater, I was really surprised with what I saw. What the fuck is this? Oh, my bad. That's my. Let's start off with this. The Joker. You know, a tattooed gangster-style version of Joker might have been interesting. But what put me off was this tattoo. Damage. You know the reason why Ayer put it there, right?
This is sort of my personal thing and maybe less about a larger connection, but Joker killed Robin and Batman basically smashes his teeth out and locks him up in Arkham Asylum. It's in the asylum where Joker would have done the damaged tattoo as a message to Batman saying, "You've damaged me. I was so beautiful, now you've destroyed my face."
What? The blog where I saw the picture from actually made more sense. The Joker would think that Batman getting mad would be pretty funny. You know what they did with the Joker, right? They made him a kid that wants attention from the Batman. Why would you... What? Okay, I'll get this out of the way. It made money. And I would like to think that means a lot of people liked it. That's still high, isn't it? 65%. That means 35% have good taste. Seriously though, if you get numbers like this, you gotta respect it, okay? Does that mean it's a good movie? No. But certainly, Suicide Squad is better than Batman vs. Superman. I mean, any movie could be better than Batman vs. Superman. So why did it suck? I'm glad you asked, person on the internet. It has a lot of problems. They should have called this Repetition Squad, Exposition Squad.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
There is no squad. It could have been a good movie squad. The story sucks, squad. So let us start the discussion with... Repetition is not a bad thing. Repetition can be used if you're gonna emphasize how important something is, or if a situation repeats itself, it will show either the protagonist learns from something, or it's used to show that the character hasn't learned anything. To highlight this, I will use 500 Days of Summer. A quick summary of 500 Days of Summer.
I love the Smiths.
Sorry?
I said I love the Smiths. Tom, don't go. You're still my best friend.
Summer, I really do hope that you're happy. Hey,
You again?
want to get some coffee or something?
Sure.
The ending shows one of two possibilities, in my opinion. One, since Tom has his experience with Summer, he's matured, he's ready for a new relationship. Or, he doesn't learn anything. He does the day one shit again. He looks at the camera like it's a joke. Here we go again. The point is, the character has gone through something. While the events are familiar,
I love the Smiths.
Sorry?
Are you interviewing?
Sorry?
the character is different. It's not a literal repetition. Exposition, on the other hand, is the way the story tells you information about the world or about the plot.
It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls.
It's also a way for the movie to inform the audience about how the character acts or what he does. Ideally, a movie does this by being a movie. It's better to show, not tell.
You can't just have your characters announce how they feel. That makes me feel angry.
It's not a movie, but look at Doom Guy.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Remember when the dude said it was for the betterment of mankind? Doom Guy then looks at a corpse nearby. Oh, Doom Guy knows this is just bullshit. How can something that kills people be for the betterment of mankind? Yeah, exactly. Not all games do this. Some games have the description of the character's thoughts right there. But for the most part, if it's a visual medium, just show it. If I wanted to listen to a paragraph, I would have an audiobook.
No fisting, you say? Anything else you object to? I agree to the fisting, but I'd really like to claim your ass!
I put these two together because the problem is compounded in the movie. Do you know what they do in Suicide Squad? The movie starts with Deadshot and Harley, and they're in prison. The audience should go, why are they there? Waller then tells us, then the movie shows us. Deadshot is there because he gets paid to kill people. Harley is there because she's crazy and fearless.
She's crazier than him and more fearless.
Did we watch the same movie?
She's crazier than him and more fearless.
While this is nice, there's a problem. The movie is already showing us what they're doing, right? You don't need this text shit. Especially if the thing you're describing can be seen on screen. And you shouldn't have text if the audience can't see it. When I watched this in the cinema, the angle was weird and it was dark, so it doesn't help really. And it goes by so fast. It's not a problem now since I can pause it, but who thought this would be a good idea? Did you know that Harley helped kill Robin? Yeah, I didn't care because the fucking text went by so fast I didn't even see it. Did you know that the Enchantress has a brother? Did you know that this is kind of a plot hole? It's good that it went by so fast, huh? But it's okay, right? You do the thing, you showed us, fine. But then they do it again.
Was this, cheerleading tryouts? Let's go. Let's see what you can do.
You've already established this.
So now we have the man who never misses.
Another thing that happened near the start of the movie was the pitch for the Suicide Squad.
You're not going to pitch us that Task Force X project of yours again, are you?
Yes.
What if Superman had decided to fly down, rip off the roof of the White House, and grab the President of the United States right out of the Oval Office? Who would have stopped him? Amanda Waller has a plan. Amanda?
I want to build a team of some very bad people who I think can do some good.
Waller already had an intimate meeting with her people. And then she does it to this panel. Why? The audience already knows that Waller wants to form a squad and she has the power to do it. You don't need to repeat it. Either have one pitch and then we cut to prison, or have quick cuts in between the dinner and the actual pitch in the panel.
You're not going to pitch us that Task Force X project of yours again, are you?
Yes.
What happens if the next Superman becomes a terrorist?
You're playing with fire, Amanda.
I'm fighting fire with fire.
That way it looks like they rehearsed it. That would be good because that would make sense. The two pitches don't actually have new information. The first pitch in particular is problematic. Instead of showing us how the characters would react during a scenario, they dump everything. Oh, her heart is her weak spot, that's why we have it. Oh, he's a monster, but society treated him that way. And the shit they say, they go on to show anyway.
Some say the witch has a secret buried heart, and whoever finds it can control the witch. He looked like a monster, so they treated him like a monster.
Ain't you scared?
Why'd they put you down here?
I asked.
And another thing the movie does is to keep telling us that they're evil.
I want to build a team of some very bad people.
For those of us who don't speak good guy,
We're bad guys.
stay evil, Dollface.
We're criminals, you know that, right?
We're the bad guys.
Okay, you're evil, okay. From what's shown in the movie, we have Deadshot killing a criminal snitch. The snitch probably did some evil shit. but Deadshot does accept money for exterminating people. Then he gets beaten up in front of his daughter. Dick move, Bats. Remember when you were a child? Remember the alleyway where your parents got killed? Yeah. Nice to see you paying it forward.
I don't want to do this in front of your daughter.
Fuck you, man.
Harley gets tortured by the Joker. She helps Joker kill a guy. She shoots at Batman. Then she commits robbery. Croc gets treated like shit, so he eats some fucks. I'd be mad too. They didn't even cook the meat. El Diablo burns his family. Slipknot punches a lady. Then he dies. Boomerang robs shit, kills his accomplice, gets Slipknot killed, and then abandons the team. You could argue about the degree of evil, but what sticks to my mind is the number of evil things done on screen. You could have a backstory about the most evil shit, but it doesn't matter to the audience because that's not what we're seeing right now. As for the most evil shit done, what I've shown you, that's it. The biggest dick there is Captain Boomerang. But there's one other person that takes the cake. Can you guess? You're right. It's Amanda Waller. Coerces a bunch of criminals to do shit against their will. Also, to ensure compliance, she puts a bomb in their necks. Blackmails the bestest soldier of the United States to do her bidding. Blackmails an ancient evil to do her bidding. Antagonizing the ancient evil causes an apocalyptic event which leads to the destruction of a city and the enslavement of citizens and other soldiers. Shoots a bunch of co-workers because they're involved in something they do not have clearance for. To the credit of the movie, this is one of the times wherein repetition was used to highlight something. It's that despite them being bad, their boss is the evilest bitch there.
My cards is on the table, man.
This is more of a problem with their execution. Show, don't tell. If Harley took the purse and then after they asked,
What the hell's wrong with you people?
she could have just kicked someone in the balls or punched someone in the face. Why does it have to be so obnoxious?
We're bad guys.
And when you think about it, the squad doesn't really do anything evil as a squad. I'll talk about that more later. Actually, I'll talk about it now.
The fate of the planet is in the hands of a bunch of retards I wouldn't trust with a potato gun.
So why was the squad formed?
Gentlemen, ladies, what if Superman had decided to fly
We've
down...
already established this! So they want a bad Superman stopper. Can this team do it? Let's look at the squad. A guy that can shoot at things. A guy that can throw boomerangs. A lady with a baseball bat. A human flamethrower. A mutant crocodile man. And a chick with a sword. Hypothetical question time! If these guys fought against Superman, do they really have a chance? Technically, Katana is not part of the squad.
Not beef.
But for the sake of argument, let's put her in there. Out of these guys, only 3 have a shot. El Diablo and Katana can actually possibly hurt Superman. In the comics, magic is effective against him. And these guys, I think, are powered by magic. Well, one of them is made of magic, and Croc I could see possibly tanking some hits. So we've got the team. The rest could probably do support, except Harley Quinn. Her power is...
she's just crazy.
A cartoon version of the Suicide Squad has a better justification for Harley being there than this fucking movie.
You're going to break into Arkham Asylum.
It's insane.
Much, do you?
Screw that.
I don't do freaky deaky.
Harley Quinn has an encyclopedic knowledge of Arkham's layout and its logistics.
And in a fight, Harley would be useless against Superman. See, Deadshot has a chance because you could give him a kryptonite bullet. Even Captain Boomerang, give him a kryptonite boomerang. At least it's ranged. Oh, I can't. But what would Harley do? She uses a gun, but in the movie, she's focused on the baseball bat. And if you want to injure Superman, just give me Deadshot. He never misses. Even if you give her a kryptonite baseball bat, she can't get in close with Superman without getting killed. Katana can't get close either when I think about it, but... Notice I said kill.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already. I'll take you in without breaking you. which is more than you deserve.
The version we have of Superman so far would not give a fuck. Superman had reasons for holding back. They were stupid reasons, but he had reasons. Why would he hold back against the Suicide Squad? And when you apply the skills the Suicide Squad has, they're overpowered for the monster dudes, but not the humongous monster cunt. A fucking baseball bat does the job. Fucking bullets work. It's just weird because the movie doesn't seem to know it works that way.
Amanda, we have hostiles up ahead.
Flag, get out of there.
We're not here to fight them. You know that doesn't work.
Are we watching the same movie?
She takes an average person, a yoga mom, an elderly retiree, and she turns him into a soldier who can take a headshot and still fight?
Are we watching the same movie? Incubus exploded, didn't he? Enchantress was affected by the blast, wasn't she? If you just need a bigger gun, the United States can do that. Fuck, you don't need the team, just send a bunch of Navy SEALs. Okay, we have the army, right? Why don't they deal with the Enchantress? They cannot deal with the Enchantress. The only reason the squad won was because of bad writing. Oh no, if only you helped your brother. What was she doing? She's turning her back so dramatically. She didn't tell her brother, oh, I need time to charge the spell. No, it was just, I can't be bothered to do this, bro. Do it for me. It's weird because before that, she waited for her moment before she rebelled against Waller. What is she doing now? This turns her into a generic doomsday villain doing generic doomsday shit. So when it comes down to it, the squad has no chance against the Enchantress. Much more for Superman. This roster cannot handle a Superman level threat. So in terms of stats, you got no squad. Maybe raw power won't cut it. That's why it's a squad, right? They did do a team shot at some point, but there's no team building. They fought together, they survived battles, they even joke around. But I did not get the sense that the team was forming genuine camaraderie.
You son of a bitch.
See, you could have a ragtag bunch of misfits that are facing an insurmountable odd. But as the movie goes along, you'll believe that they have a chance and they'll win because of the power of their friendship, their trust in one another. They have to earn it. And the movie doesn't earn it. Do you know the movie, The Dirty Dozen? One of my commenters had pointed out that Suicide Squad would be the supervillain version of that movie. So I took a look. It has more team building than the fucking Suicide Squad movie. You know you fucked up when the source material knows what you should be doing.
You are their main enemy. And when the time comes, you are liable to be their #1 target.
Well, at least it gives them something in common. Right now, that's what's missing.
What do you mean?
Well, they've come a long way individually, a lot further than we have any right to expect. Not as a unit, not as a group. They've got to function as a team, and that's what's lacking.
In Suicide Squad, they tried to show that they come together as a team near the end of the movie.
Here's to honor among thieves.
But there's no build-up to it. Near the end of the movie, they suddenly give El Diablo more characterization. What the fuck? And then because of that scene, they're his family now, so he's willing to sacrifice himself. That's just stupid. That's just bad writing. And Harley calls them her friends. The guys that she was ready to leave without a moment's notice for Mr. J.
Oh, hell no.
They tried to do something with Captain Boomerang.
Boomer's a really, I mean, you know, he's a kind of, he's on his own, like, track. He couldn't really care less who these guys are. He doesn't need them, and he doesn't care if they need him. You know, he's there to get in, take what he needs, and get out as quick as possible.
After Flag came in and told them they could leave, he just runs the fuck away. That's consistent with who he is as a character. But, oh, he comes back at the end. Is it because he's a boomerang? Is that the joke?
Oh, hell.
In The Dirty Dozen, the first 2/3 of the movie were dedicated to building up the team, working together. As opposed to Suicide Squad, By the time the film was over, the only persons that I believed could actually be friends, or at least have an understanding, was Flag and Deadshot.
You might want to work on your team motivation thing. You heard of Phil Jackson? Yeah. He's like the gold standard, okay? Triangle, bitch. You just threatened me? Yeah, he just threatened me. That is just a mean lady. Yeah. You had letters from my daughter the whole time. I'm gonna get you there. And you're gonna end this. I'm gonna carry your ass if I have to. That was a great shot, man. Hey, I don't do hugs. I'm not a hugger. I'm not a hugger. All right?
See, Deadshot and Flag's relationship developed over time. It wasn't just banter. At some point, they understood each other. For the others, they were just there making jokes. And cracking a joke doesn't mean you are friends.
Hey, the fire bloke, hey? Well, looky here. Fire!
And when you really think about it, the Suicide Squad isn't used for anything illegal or ambiguous. This is another thing that the cartoons got right.
Task Force X is an off-the-books government strike team made up of convicts with no hope for release, serving as expendable agents for impossible missions.
Groovy. Who do I kill? Nobody if the plan works. But if it doesn't, I need someone who can adapt and overcome in a tight situation. Right. What's the target? Justice League headquarters.
And early in the film, Waller actually got this right. She told the Enchantress to get some state secrets. Pretty fucking illegal. But the mission in Suicide Squad, the actual mission, is to save Waller, right? Why don't you just get the military to do it? It's not illegal. A city got attacked. That's grounds for search and rescue, isn't it?
Hang on, okay?
Don't leave it. We'll be here a long time.
We're not leaving you, buddy. We're Marines. You are our mission.
What about Waller's illegal activities? What about them? Just lie to them. You've already lied to them.
The brief said terrorists. You want to start explaining this?
If I told you, would you believe me?
And wouldn't the army guys in this scenario be suspicious in the first place because they're teaming up with known criminals? Really fucking brilliant, Amanda! So to recap, you don't really need the squad against the little monster dudes. They can't deal with the boss unless she's made stupid by bad writing. The team didn't develop enough to make people believe that they came together at the end. And they weren't doing anything illegal to justify their existence as a Black Ops team. That's not the worst part. The worst part is that they left in scenes that would make a good movie.
You were the chosen one!
I hate you! I saw what Ayer was trying to do here. The movie is about love. Ayer was trying to show that even the shittiest people can love and still be loved.
Mama says I can't live with you because you kill people.
That's not true. That's a lie.
I know you do bad things. Don't worry. I still love you.
Deadshot is in prison because he couldn't kill the Batman in front of his daughter. Harley is there because of her love for the Joker.
Stupid bats, you're ruining date night!
In a twisted, fucked up way, they do love each other. It goes to the other members of the squad. Croc chooses to stay in prison because he can't find love anywhere else. El Diablo was there because he chose to be imprisoned after killing his family. Katana loves her husband. That's why she's fighting, so that someday she'll be killed. If only they showed that and not told us through the dialogue. Boomerang is just there, but I like him, so fuck it. Flag loves June, June loves Flag, and Enchantress loves to destroy shit. The Joker has an arc in the extended edition. He spends most of his time running away from Harley. He's afraid of being in love.
My heart scares you and a gun doesn't?
And when he jumps down to save her in the vat, that's when he realizes that he loves her. Or at the very least, she's useful. He did leave Harley to drown. I can feel the love. When Harley is taken away from him, he can't function. When he rescues Harley, he tuxedos up. The Joker has more of an arc than any of the other characters in the Suicide Squad.
I'm an idea.
Fuck! And love is the thing that redeems a person. That's why at the movie's climax, when they save the world, Deadshot shoots the bomb using Harley's gun, and the cylinder turns from hate to love. In some alternate dimension, that would have been an earned moment. But we're not living that reality, are we? Now you might think I hate the Suicide Squad.
You're goddamn right.
But there are things I do like. Will Smith is still charismatic as fuck. Margot Robbie's face is really expressive. In the good Suicide Squad movie, she would be great. I also like Captain Boomerang. His comedy is great. I like some of the jokes. Some of the jokes sucked, like this movie.
Now that's killer app.
The fuck?
The only people that had anything going on were Deadshot and Harley. Arguably Flag. Deadshot fighting to save the world makes sense. His daughter is in it. The only thing he's ever loved.
Everybody's gonna know what we did. My daughter is gonna know that her daddy is not a piece of shit.
Harley has nothing better to do, but I think she's just frustrated because her lover died. She takes out her pudding necklace and she throws it away because she thought Joker was dead. In the ending where Flag makes out with June, she looks sad for a bit and then she's happy. At least someone will get fucked tonight. The problem I have with Harley's subplot is that everything interesting happened to her in the past. She doesn't really develop during the movie. She developed before that. And the only time her plot picks up is at the end of the movie when she's rescued by the Joker. Flag at least had something going on.
If you have to choose between her or me, stop her. Promise me you'll stop her.
And fuck me sideways, Flag steps the fuck up. At least they bothered to build up Flag. Oh, her sword sucks souls and she wants to be with her husband in the katana. Oh, he's got feelings. For most of the movie, El Diablo did not give a fuck. If El Diablo continued to not give a fuck, the movie would be over.
Well, you betting on me?
No, wait a minute. Now you wait 1 minute.
All my friends are not really my friends. They, my family, is so contrived.
Flag had you chasing a carrot on a stick, homie. You don't know that? You played yourself, dog.
What?
This is so forced. He has never shown that he gives a fuck. Oh, he told everyone his backstory. Now they're friends, right?
I lost one family, I ain't gonna lose another one.
Oh, family? My bad.
Think it through.
Maybe you should listen to Will Smith. The solution to El Diablo is simple. If they're gonna be a family, limit the number of people in the squad. Focus on Deadshot, Harley, El Diablo, and Boomerang. Have Flag be their handler. Have them go through multiple missions. Have a side villain who dies every mission. So when it comes to the mission in the movie, that family bond would have been built up. Or El Diablo doesn't need the family. El Diablo doesn't need to treat them as family to solve his own shit. He doesn't need them to know the reasons behind his actions. He just needs to do it for himself. Wait, hold up. He can turn into a devil? This plot is getting crazy. This wasn't foreshadowed in the movie. Oh!
I lose control,
What if I lose control?
So because of that line and the shit he randomly says, we are supposed to then conclude that he can turn into a devil. Okay, speaking of lines, Incubus is actually a problem. They dropped this in the first part, right? Does Waller know about the brother? If she doesn't, then who bothered to put this shit up in the first place? If she does know about the existence of Incubus, she just looks stupid if she didn't secure the statue. Speaking of stupid, every conflict in the movie is Waller's fault. He's got a security problem.
Let's just say I put him in the hole and threw away the hole.
Funny, how come criminals can figure your shit out?
It's complex. This is not just her. They send you to this swamp in Louisiana. A black site. And that's where she is.
How secure of a black site do you have? How black ops is your black ops if anyone can just talk to your prison guard and get information?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, he's not just anyone, he's the Joker. So what? This sort of information shouldn't be leaking in the first place.
Threw away the whole.
Fuck you, man.
And when the team finally rescues Waller, she's so proud.
You wouldn't have made it without them.
Got lucky. I don't do luck. I do planning and precision.
Admit it, Rick. I was right.
Oh, the team worked. You mean the team that you didn't really need, but you used anyway? Because one of your potential recruits did a bad thing? So this is just you cleaning your own shit up, isn't it?
Think it through.
I get it. Maybe you don't know the personal information of superheroes, so you can't contact them when you need to.
Good night. You look tired. Should stop working nights.
You should shut it down. My friends and I will do it for you.
Let me get this straight. Not only is your team redundant because of the military, you can actually contact people that can finish the job for you. I'm pretty sure at least one of these people will help you. No strings attached. Oh, she tries to justify her actions.
There's a difference between us. You believe in friendship, I believe in leverage.
Yes, Waller. Because that worked perfectly the first time around, didn't it?
You can take yourself out of this existential nightmare!
I liked Suicide Squad better than Batman vs. Superman. Don't get me wrong, they're both bad. But there's a sincerity I feel here. It's not pretentious, it's simple when you think about it. Suicide Squad feels like that weakling who's trying too hard. Batman vs. Superman feels like that emperor who's nude and he's full of himself until that little kid goes, "You're fucking nude, bro." Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.